In a significant moment for Minnesota politics, a Democrat has triumphed in a special election following the shocking murder of state lawmaker Melissa Hortman. On Tuesday, voters elected XP Lee to fill the vacant seat in the state house, which had previously been held by Hortman before her tragic assassination in June. This election marks not just a victory for Lee, but a pivotal moment for the community as they navigate the aftermath of such a grievous event. The Associated Press has announced that Lee defeated Republican candidate Ruth Bittner in a district that overwhelmingly supports Democratic candidates, particularly in the northwestern suburbs of the Twin Cities. Lee's victory comes just 3 months after Hortman, a former Speaker of the House, and her spouse were fatally shot in what has been described by Minnesota authorities as a politically motivated assassination that occurred at their home in Brooklyn Park. In a parallel incident on the same evening, State Senator John Hoffman and his wife, Yvette, were also targeted in their home, suffering serious injuries. Vance Bolter has been charged with both shootings and has pleaded not guilty to multiple counts, including second-degree intentional murder and attempted murder. These recent shootings have instilled a sense of fear among lawmakers not only in Minnesota, but across the United States, sparking grave concerns about their safety in a climate of rising political hostility and violent threats. This concern is echoed amid recent news of another assassination, this time involving conservative activist Charlie Kirk in Utah, raising questions about safety in political roles. Since Hortman's death, her House seat remained unoccupied, and Lee's election will reestablish a balance in the Minnesota House, shifting it back to a 67-67 tie. This outcome will likely play a strategic role for the Democratic Party as they prepare for a special legislative session centered on gun control issues. Minnesota's Democratic Governor Tim Walz has indicated plans to convene this special session in response to a tragic shooting at a Minneapolis Catholic school last month that resulted in 2 child fatalities. XP Lee's background adds a compelling layer to his election. He was born in a refugee camp in Thailand and has served in the Minnesota Department of Health, while also being a member of the Brooklyn Park City Council from 2022 to 2024. In light of Lee's victory, many Democrats have expressed not only their congratulations, but have also reflected on the legacy of Melissa Hortman. Our collective hearts remain shattered by the brutal assassination that took away both Melissa and her husband, DeMarc, stated the chair of the Democratic National Committee, Ken Martin. Political violence has become a troubling epidemic that needs to be vanquished once and for all. It is our duty to firmly denounce such violence whenever it surfaces. Martin continued by expressing his belief in Lee's capability to serve his community faithfully. I am confident that Representative-elect Lee will advocate ardently for his constituents and continue the legacy of a woman who dedicated herself to making a difference for all Minnesotans. My dear friend, Melissa Hortman. The president of the Democratic Legislative Campaign Committee, Heather Williams, also praised Lee's election, emphasizing that it not only reinstates a tie in the House, but also honors the memory of the dearly missed Speaker Emerita, Melissa Hortman. As Minnesota forges ahead in the wake of these recent events, what are your thoughts on the current climate of political safety? Do you believe this election signifies a positive shift in addressing gun control and political violence? Share your opinions in the comments below.